Hello and welcome. Today we're going to take a look at this Squier Bass 6 project that I put together with a couple eBay auctions that I made recently. And I'll explain a little bit about the body and the neck and just what a great and unique instrument the Bass 6 is. Been used in so many different recordings to fill gaps and to help guitar players play bass easier, I suppose, and it really provides some sonic space that the guitar nor the bass really fills by its own. So this one is an Antigua finish classic vibe, and I have always loved the Antigua finishes, and this one was a Fender special run, so I thought, wow, that would be really cool to have. Now, you might remember, or if you look back at some of my older videos, you'll see that I had a black Squier Bass 6 quite some time ago. And ever since I got rid of that, I've kind of been yearning to get another one. And I was roaming around, scouring eBay for used guitars and things, and I came across this. Now this is how it looks stock. This is how the Antigua Classic Vibe comes stock. It comes with a maple neck with black inlay markers. And that's pretty cool, but that's not what I have here, you'll see. And I do like the way that looks, but honestly, you guys tell me. I think the neck that I put on, which comes from a Classic Vibe olive Bass 6 that has an Indian laurel fretboard and the perloid type fret inlays, I think it looks a lot better personally. And you know, that is the great thing about Fender products is necks are replaceable. Everything is modular basically. You know, Leo Fender did it in a way where it would be easy to repair things by simply replacing things. So that's a nice addition when you're putting a Franken Bass 6 together. And you can see, to me, I think the olive headstock matches the edge of the Antigua pretty good. And I just like the way that the colored headstock looks as well. So I got the bass neck and the bass separate in different auctions and got a pretty fair deal. It did not come with tuners. I had to add these tuners, which fortunately I had some spare tuners. I've got a lot of spare parts that I use. So yeah, I just love the way that color looks. I've always liked the matching color headstocks with Fenders, and this is no exception there. But yeah, I had some nondescript, generic, probably Chinese tuners that you'll see here that I put on. And you notice too that the original screw holes are there, and these have the little nubs, the protrusions on the end of kind of like spurzels that keep them in place so they don't rock from side to side. So I had to drill a small pilot hole kind of for those. And you know, I did it by centering from the existing hole, and that resulted in a bit of a canter. They're a little off center, but hey, you know. And this is how the edge of the body looked when I got it, which is another reason why it was a pretty fair deal. You can see that it had a pretty big crack. There's some finish underneath there. I had to pick out with some tweezers and a toothpick to get that cleaned up. But basically what I did to remedy that, just so it wasn't a big white spot, was I did kind of a drop fill with nail polish. I had some clear and I had some green that was very green, which I mixed with some black ink to try to match the edge color. Now you can see it looks pretty rough there. I'm I might continue to drop fill it with the clear and then sand it down so it looks good. But on the other hand, it's working fine and it doesn't draw too much attention to itself, and it's pretty smooth, so I don't know. I might just leave it like that. I mean, it's fine. And here's the back, which also has the cool Antigua burst. I didn't have any problems with the neck fit or the size or anything like that, and the truss rod seems to respond. I've got it set up with pretty good action. I've got labella flat wounds on this thing, and it sounds, to me, it sounds pretty good. Now, I do have a new setup in my little studio here. I use a PreSonus Audio Box Go and a couple effects going directly into that. So I'm going to give a sound sample, and I might start doing this. Let me know if you want to hear some sound samples of the guitars that I review. I thought I'd leave them at the end in case you want to drop out before they come. But yeah, I'm just going to put it direct into the PreSonus so you can hear the raw sound of the bass directly with no effects or anything. And then I'll throw some reverb with this Verb unit and some slapback delay and some fuzz.